See how I do this when I drink from the bottle? Very demure.
We have all the flavors.
Very mindful.
Ay. So it's looking like my homegirl, Jennifer Lopez, aka J-Lo, Miss Lopez if you're nasty, is going through a really hard time. So, well, I don't even know if she's going through a hard time, but I mean, on paper, you would think she is because she's going through a divorce. Her tour got canceled. Her movie and documentary were a flop. It looks like she's going through a hate train. She spent $25 million or 20 million, something like that, some crazy amount on a movie which Ben told her not to do. And now guess what? They're getting divorced. So if you guys recall, she did that movie called This Is Me Now. And I don't know, honestly, I forgot what it's called because I never watched it. But I am a huge J-Lo fan, that's for sure. But I just didn't watch that movie or documentary. And I guess Ben had advised her not to do it. And what did she do? She went ahead and invested $20 million or 25 into that movie, which obviously it flopped, but it got some really good clips out of it. Like when she was sitting on the, like she was working out and she let her hair loose and she was like, "You crazy girl, you remind me of that crazy girl from the block." And people are like, "What block do you keep talking about?"
16 in the Bronx, running up and down the block. That crazy little girl.
You know, she's like, "I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little da-na-na-na-na." And that's the same music video that Ben was part of back in, I think, the early 2000s, like 2002, because that's when J-Lo and, well, Bennifer, they were an item. It was a really hot topic. The paparazzi was all over that story. And that's when they were super hot back in the day. And it must have been, they were like in their early 30s. And that's when they met on the set of Giggly, whatever. It was some other movie that flopped, but they were both in it. And they became love interests or whatever, but that's when their romance started. And they just ended up not getting married. Ben went on to marry Jen Gardner. They have, I think, 2 kids. J-Lo went on to be with a couple other guys, including, Mark Anthony, A-Rod. And she has 2 kids with Mark Anthony, Emmy and Max. They're twins. But I just think that transition from Jen Gardner to Jennifer Lopez in Ben Affleck's eyes, that's like obviously polar opposites. Because if you guys know anything about Jen Gardner, well, honestly, I don't know that much about her either, but what I see from her is like she's just like the girl next door. She cooks her own food. She has like those type of videos, like she's trying to be like a little like low-key Martha Stewart. But J-Lo, come on, like when have you ever seen her flip an egg or anything? Not all she does, but she does a lot of things, but she's more high maintenance. Obviously, she's in movies, she dances, she produces, she does all the things which I'm sure Jennifer Gardner also does, but they just do it in different aspects. They're just really different from each other. And obviously there's nothing wrong with that. J-Lo can support her own lifestyle, Jennifer Gardner can support her own lifestyle, but it is alleged that Ben has a drinking problem and Jennifer Gardner was kind of helping her through it. You would see pictures of them going to, like, her taking him to rehab and all those kind of things. When J-Lo got in the picture, she literally opened up an alcohol brand called the Lola, which I'm sure she had already been working on or partnering with, whatever you call it. But come on, it's like if I have a fear of clowns and my spouse goes and opens up a circus, it's like, come on. Obviously, you have other options. You can make money a different type of way, but I'm sure it's challenging for both parties. Obviously, J-Lo likes to be out. She likes to be spotted by the paparazzi. She likes to go on the red carpet. She likes the attention. It looks like Ben kind of likes to be more behind the scenes, but you kind of know what you signed up for. Come on, back in 2002, 2003, that's all you guys would face was paparazzi. So why would you go back to something that you know is going to be a trigger or kind of get you in a downward spiral? But honestly, I think when they got together, it was just kind of a rebound, and it was something that they were both familiar with, which I don't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing. Obviously, it wasn't that great of a thing. It might have been good temporarily, but as we see in the long run, well, not even a long run, because I think they were married just shy of 2 years. I think when J-Lo filed, it looks like she filed back in April or something like that. they were under that 2-year mark by 3 months. So it looks like J-Lo is worth 400 million, Ben is worth 150 million, and there's claims out there that J-Lo wants half of his money because I guess when they were together, she was more financially responsible for everything. So I guess, well, they've been spotted out looking for houses. They were also selling their marital home or their house together, which was, I guess, $68 million. It's like a 38,000 square foot home on 5 acres. So I don't know, if you guys are looking for a house, and you have 68 million, just ring up J-Lo, be like, hey girl, sell me your house. But I just feel like Mariah is somewhere clacking her gums saying, I don't know her, I still don't know her, I don't want to know her.
Und was ist mit J-Lo? Die kenne ich nicht. Ups.
Pobrecita J-Lo, Santa J-Lo. I kind of feel bad for her, but she'll be fine. She's worth $500 million basically. She's still young enough. She's 55. She can find somebody else. I'm sure she will. Like, who wouldn't want to be with J-Lo? Come on. And Ben Affleck, hopefully he finds the right help. He can be around people who support him and contribute to his well-being so he can heal. But I'm sure they'll both be perfectly fine. Hopefully they can remain friends. And J-Lo is always a bride, never the bridesmaid. Or what is it? What's that saying? Always a bride, never the bridesmaid. But J-Lo's like literally the opposite way. She needs to try being the bridesmaid and not the bride. But anyways, do you guys feel bad for J-Lo and her inability to flip an egg? Or do you guys feel like this is karma and J-Lo's deserving of it? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.